Satan was which is called Hebrews unto his these guys are always something else. Felix said, let us also go that we may die with him. Okay, how did you say you are going to raise a dead man? Let us go and die together. Every time you like insulting yourself. Now, do you see that it's not only the hidden that doubts?
Yes, sir.
People in the church can doubt the power of God, doubt their pastor, doubt the anointing, doubt whatever principle that have been given. They doubt it. Do you know why? They have seen the light, but they are blind. How do we know blind people? Oh, these ministries. Sorry. Oh, some places, I'm sorry. They have really caused trouble. How would somebody come bringing the Bible and say, please bless the Bible for me? He doesn't read it, but he wants to go and keep it at home so that the Bible will be driving away demons. That's what doctrine taught you. The same Bible, is written in the book of 2 Corinthians chapter 3. He says, to God who has made us the equal ministers of the New Testament, not of the letter.
Yes, sir.
Because the letter killeth, but the Spirit giveth life. So it says that what is written here can kill, if it is not mixed by the Spirit. Don't ever say no weapon fashioned against me shall prosper if you are not truly sure that you have the Spirit of the Lord. It will mess you up. In fact, the weapon will kill you and kill your devils. You to kill and kill the remaining. So it is not the action of the letters, but it is the letter mixed with the word. And the Bible said, study to show thyself approved. When you study, you show yourself approved by listening to the word, so that you never be ashamed.
Yes, sir.
Say, study to show thyself approved, a workman that needed not to be ashamed, but rightly dividing the
word of
truth. So some people are dividing it wrongly. And when it's divided wrongly, then people appreciate nothing. They don't see the power. They live their life in assumption. Somebody calls you and said, please, Daddy, said, what's that? He said, lay hand on this morning. I want to start my business. And he never knew anything about God's portion. He said, my brother, I want to start business. Can I bring money? What did your brother know about that money? What did your brother know about that miracle? Excuse me, can I talk to you?
Yes, sir.
Church needs supernatural knowledge. If we are off, the Bible said something is very, very important. That there will be no destruction in my holy mountain again. For the knowledge of God will cover everywhere as the water covers the sea. Which means destruction on different sectors in human being in the church is as a result of what? Lack of knowledge. That's all I want is for you to lay hand on me and say, go. Go with foolishness or go with what? Knowledge. It's no longer a moment to shout as empty timbers. It's no longer a moment to shout like an empty vessel. It is people acquiring knowledge, keeping it right in their mind. When others are crying, you're laughing. Because you know your contents.
Yes, sir.
You know what it's all about having Jesus.
Exactly.
I don't know if I'm talking to someone.
Right down, sir.
He said, let us go so that we die together. So it's not everyone in the church that understands the principles. It's not everyone in the church that knows what Jesus is able to do. That is why you can pass the decree and say, everyone, go with your miracle. Somebody will come out and say, lay on my head. That is why we lay hand on somebody, said you will remove it and lay where he's having the pain. Because he never knew that there is what we call transmission or spontaneous emission of radiation of divine power.
Oh, yeah!
They don't know about that. So you put on the head, you remove it and put it on the leg. Because he lacks knowledge.
I hear
that
you.
is why you will breathe. He said he didn't touch me.
Hi.
Can you imagine one being among is working with. Let's go and die together. I know some of my workers who predicted my failure. But thank God he disappointed me. I thank God to people who predicted that it's not going to work out well. And those that says, forget about what he's doing, he's just wasting his time. How is he going for such project? How is he doing this? And God continue to disappoint them daily. There are people who knows there's an anointing, but they don't know how magnificent. They don't know the magnitude. They don't know the intensity of that anointing. They believe that something is there, but they don't know what it's able to do.
Yeah, you, sir.
That is why people living in lack in the midst of abundance. This is why people are perishing in the midst of power, not knowing what God is able to do. That is why people live in fear, whereas they are surrendered. They are surrounded with superpower who can never allow anything funny to get close to them. That is why people are afraid of nothing in the dark. What causes, fear? Fear is as a result of darkness. Yes, when you look at light, or when you see through the light, you are calm. But whenever you are filled with grief and there is dark, the tree you know before could look like a human being. Because in the midst of darkness, there is always assumption. But in the midst of light, there is always what?
Oh, yeah.